I have one here from a company called Maze, and it's called the Alpha X. To me, they're already off to a good start because that sounds kind of cool, you know, the X, the Alpha X. There's not really too many phones with an X. Gonna be somewhere between 200 and 250. Flip it over here. 18:9 display, not too much bezel, so that's already got me interested. Helio P25 processor, 6 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage. This is amazing now. The camera, Sony sensor on the front and back. On the back is a 13 megapixel camera, and then the front is 8 megapixels, but again, you get the confidence of the Sony sensor. 3,900 milliamp hour battery. Also got a fingerprint sensor on the front of the device, Android N, and a Type-C connector. That's a bit of a package, I will say. Ooh, that is the device. Build quality feels kind of nice. I'm gonna put that down for a minute. Charge brick, Type-C cable. Oh, I'm now screen protected. And the whole thing feels like it's metal. Metal and glass, I guess. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my. You know it's going to be a fingerprint magnet, but then again, 99% of phones today are. I like the simplicity on the rear of this device. A little bit of a bluish hue to it. The entire body is metal. It's got some weight to it. A dual SIM / micro SD card slot. Headphone jack. Oh baby. I feel like I should celebrate. They did something similar to what Essential did for the earpiece. It's right on that top edge. Speaker as well as Type-C connector. The front-facing camera is down on the bottom edge now. Nice wide sensor, so it's going to be tough to miss. Guys, I gotta say, I'm a little surprised at the quality here. As far as unknown phone brands that I've evaluated here, this might be the top of the food chain right now. Okay, here, let me power it up. Of course, there's a bit of a bezel. What I like is it's even all the way around with the exception of the chin. That's a 6-inch FHD Plus display. Oh man, they didn't really mess with Android either. Oh, of course you could put any launcher you want on here. By default, they have the arrow to hide the nav and then drag to pull it back up. See how fast it is? It's not the fastest I've ever tried. It works. Just for reference, OnePlus 5T. It's, I mean, you touch, you're in, baby. So you're not getting the fastest fingerprint scanner in the world. Now, this front-facing camera, I think is going to be interesting to check out. So you can see, oh, please turn the phone. Interesting. So it prompts you, that's smart. It prompts you to just flip the phone upside down, and there's no difference. And it's also nice and wide and fast, too. Oh, it's not autofocusing. It's focusing back there. It does not have a close focusing distance. To me, it's not good. I'm telling you, though, before I take the photo, I look really sharp. It's no good. Something I'm noticing here in the front camera, if I snap a photo, the image was better before it was stored, and then when it's compressed, the quality suffers a little bit, and it's definitely not the best that I've seen. On the rear camera, it doesn't seem to have the same issue. Now that looks a lot better. A few different filters that you can apply. You have a digital zoom, a beauty mode, mono, panorama, and a pro mode, which brings up a lot more options. There's also HDR for the rear camera, and you can select your resolution all the way up to 13 megapixels.
Visit this subject matter and purchase some inexpensive smartwatches from Amazon and see if they're any good. Let's find out if these cheapo smartwatches are any good, or do they suck?
Is a shame, because coming out of the box, it's like, oh man, the build quality, the spec list, the big battery, and then everything's just falls a little bit short, doesn't it? Yeah, the speaker's terrible. It's another shame. The front-facing camera, that's a shame. The speaker's a shame. To me, make it hard to recommend even at this price point. I hope that Maze can go back, tweak those things, possibly improve them. For me, this is a bit depressing since this phone had so many things that I liked. I really wanted this to be the one. You tweak it a little bit, go in there, you play with the software a bit, you've got something.